The issues of high employee turnover and ineffective recruitment are something being faced by IDD services agencies nationwide. Their traditional services are no longer able to take place due to COVID-19, lowering their revenue as well as operating costs. In order to restore financial stability as much as possible, we emphasize donation streams and employment opportunities. This solution was created with AccessPoint.RI's current limitations in mind, adding as little to their workload as possible while maximizing the benefits. Our solution included a marketing package as well as a revamped website. The marketing package was comprised of physical flyers, social media posts, and a radio ad. We've all heard ads on the radio, right? That's exactly why we decided to commission a radio ad about AccessPoint.RI's services and employment opportunities. The radio ad will allow AccessPoint.RI to reach a wider audience through streaming services and local radio stations about their mission statement. In the script, we included words that emphasize the community aspect of AccessPoint.RI after speaking with our employer partners about the type of organization they wanted to be represented as. We knew informing people of the values of AccessPoint.RI would be important to making recruitment efforts effective. Here's a sample from the end of the ad we created.
Visit accesspointri.org for more information about our programs and employment opportunities. Access Point, Rhode Island. Empowering people, changing lives.
We created social media posts that span the most important and popular sites such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We chose these specific platforms to develop a connection across several generations. Our employer partner, AccessPoint.RI, suggested that we make a variety of posts for them to use in the future. Keeping this in mind, we divided the posts into 3 categories: About Us, Now Hiring, and Donate Now. Some of the best are shown here on the screen. For those who are not savvy in the domain of social media, we made flyers. They're divided into 2 categories, one to attract donors and one to attract prospective and qualified employees. The best flyers chosen by our mentors and coaches are shown here. These flyers would be posted in grocery stores or online flyers sent with mails. For the actual designing process of the posts and flyers, the research department made sure to keep the branding consistent with the AccessPoint.RI's proposed website to keep our solution cohesive. We did this by using the same pictures and same colors as the website, which you're going to see soon.
When looking at these 2 websites, which organization are you more interested in? Trick question. As the final part of our solution, we revamped AccessPoint.RI's website to make it clean, modern, and accessible. We provided accessibility by adding keyboard navigation while ensuring the site was still compatible with screen readers. We knew it was important for the website to be easy to update when we were told about the small amount of people AccessPoint.RI employs in their communications sector. To accommodate for this, we made sure the external links in place on their current website were still there to not change or increase the workload of website maintenance. From the standpoint of the website's organizational hierarchy, we prioritized pages related to services, career opportunities, and donations. 2 of the most important pages to making this website an effective solution were the career opportunities page and the donations page. The career opportunities page was placed front and center to drive traffic to it. We also wanted to draw attention to the role of AccessPoint.RI as a stepping stone into further career development, which we accomplished by including stories of current and past employees' experiences on the page. Another page we included stories on was the donations page. These stories, rather than being employee experiences, were ones from participants and donors to emphasize the ease of donating and the impact the donations have. We also placed the link to the donations page front and center on the homepage next to career opportunities, again to drive traffic directly to it from outside marketing, which linked to the homepage.
With our solution, we want to grab the attention of potential employees, participants, and donors and sponsors. AccessPoint is looking to expand their demographic, especially by recruiting young adults. They are also looking for qualified employees and those that are passionate about helping others. When creating the website, we wanted it to be accessible to all. The main audience of AccessPoint's website are those with disabilities, so we wanted to integrate color, text, and fonts where it is appropriate. We also wanted to stand out to donors and sponsors, especially local companies and businesses, to remain within the community. This will help raise funds for Access Point, which then can raise wages and improve overall employee turnover at Access Point.
Modernizing the website and updating social media platforms will generate interest from younger generations, and more awareness of Access Point RI will result in more potential donors. Emphasizing the importance of donations through the website like we did allows Access Point to allocate money elsewhere and increase wages, improving employee satisfaction. We also added a section of the proposed site where current employees can discuss questions and concerns, creating a safer work environment for all. With these improved conditions, the company's turnover rate will improve and its ratings on job sites will be more positive, bringing in and keeping more employees. In order to redesign the website, we looked at some of the sites of Access Point's direct competitors to get a feel for what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. We then used these notes to develop a website that was inspired by all the best parts of these sites while avoiding their mistakes. For example, Living Innovations has a clear pattern throughout with bold and legible fonts. Spurwink awards employees and has client testimonials, and Whitmarsh House has lots of pictures and a very clear donate tab.
We envision the future of Access Point to have a large online presence, and in doing so, we want to expand their social media. Since social media is so important, and it is important for branding, we wanted to put Access Point on different social media platforms. So we created different posts that can then be posted to these future social media accounts. We also created an email template. This template can be used to ask local companies and businesses to donate to Access Point. We included Access Point's mission statement and what they're all about. We want people to see the importance of Access Point's work and why they should support Access Point. We also created a merchandise shop, and within the merchandise items, there is the Access Point logo running throughout them. And in order for Access Point to stay within the nonprofit sector, all revenue generated from when Access Point does, or if they want to sell these products, will be put back into Access Point through buying supplies and any other necessities needed to keep Access Point running. Thank you for your time, and is there any questions?